There is no harmony. You agree on the unit price, you push the animals there, even if they're 20, you just keep recording the individual weight, get the total, multiply by the unit price, and you are there to go. As we enter the farm, we are going to implement one of the most important activities here called biosecurity. This is purely to ensure safety of animals inside. As we enter, you will do what we call disinfecting. The first item required is availability of water. We have a shallow well here which supplies water to the farm and even to the neighboring school. Without water, you cannot run a piggery like this one. So first now, we are going to look at what we call farrowing units. What are farrowing units? These are structures where we keep the mothers for reproduction. You have seen farrowing house number 1. Let's get to farrowing house number 2. So all animals in here are for breeding. So this is a winner's house where we transfer piglets after 1 month for management here. This is where now we begin to introduce more solid feed. The formula for the winners here is different from the mothers and the young piglets. After 2 months of being in the winner's house, we move them here to the growers and finishers house, depending on the purpose of raising them, either for pork or for breeding. We shall keep them separately. From here, you can now determine whether you want to make selection for breeding or for pork. If it is for breeding now, select those ones, mark them and keep them there and continue to feed. Also, the nature of feeding is different. The formula here is also different. The difference between the breeding stock and the pork stock. The breeding stock, you have to monitor the feeding so that they don't put too much weight or grow very thin. It must be an optimum weight so that it does not interfere with the breeding. Whereas for fattening, these ones are here for fattening to produce pork. So this is our abattoir. The purpose of this abattoir is just to add value. Our aim was to produce piglets for sale, but the market for piglets is poor. So they end up growing into porkers. And also the number of pigs in the farm becomes high. So you cannot continue feeding them. So we thought of adding value. That's why we constructed this simple structure as an abattoir. You can see how clean it is, no flies, and it is certified by UNBS. This is our certificate. This is our feed store. Our average consumption of feed here is about 4 tons per month. That's quite a lot of feed. Here we have various types of feed, and most of it we produce it ourselves locally. We have here bags of broken maize. Now, this is broken maize. This is broken maize. We produce the maize ourselves in our farm based in Kiriadongo. Then we transfer it here and take it for crushing. In crushing, there are normally 3 sizes or 3 grades. There is the fine grade, medium, and then the coarse. For purpose of our pigs here, we use the fine grade. So this is our animal live weight scale. It is electric scale, and we use it for determining live weight of grown-up pigs for purposes of sales. It has a screen here. You drive an animal in here. There is a sensor at the floor, and the weight will be shown on the screen here. The battery is low, that's why it's showing something like that. But otherwise, when the animal stabilizes, you will get the weight on the screen. And then you will multiply this total weight by the agreed price, and you get the total weight cost of the animals you have weighed here. I have found many of these large-scale pig commercial farmers prefer this method because there is no haggling. You agree on the unit price, you push the animals there, even if they're 20, you just keep recording the individual weight, get the total, multiply by the unit price, and you are there to go.